First day out there, what was it like for you?
It was different, especially like with the offense and everything. A little different than stuff that I've done in the past, but I feel like I spun it pretty well out there. Just gotta make sure everything's in line with like communication and everything with the offensive line, and I'm telling people where they need to be. So I'm still learning. Like you said, it's day one. We got a long way to go, but I feel like we're off to a good start today. So
Talk about your time leading up to this time. And you're probably anxious a little bit towards some things
Yeah.
you did to give yourself a leg up.
I think just with downtime and stuff, like going through my playbook and everything and watching tape from whether it be last year or just like little cut-ups and installs and stuff that they made. Just trying to study and learn from DG and now Braylon to try to see if I can, put myself in that competition, and hopefully, by the end of spring, everything's going to come together. So I'm not worried. Yeah.
What intrigued you about the opportunity to come here and play?
Yeah. Obviously, being at Tech like the last 2 years, state was something that I've always had my eye on, even from high school.
Mm-hmm.
Being from here and kind of seeing how this program has grown over the last couple of years was obviously really appealing to me. And Coach Elliott and Coach McKnight expressed their interest in, me to stay home and play for, that black and blue. So, it wasn't a tough decision. I didn't even move apartments. So, yeah.
Did you consider Georgia State when you first coming out of high school?
Oh, yeah. This is like my third time I was recruited by State. My first was in high school.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually ended up committing to Chattanooga over here. So looking back, probably wasn't, the smartest idea because they beat Tennessee the following year. But, it is what it is. We're all, here for a reason. I feel like I was meant to be here, and it took me long enough to get here. But, I'm excited to be here for sure.
It was mentioned to everybody, most people when they hit the transfer portal end up somewhere hundreds of thousands of miles away.
Yeah.
You hit the portal, end up going 6 blocks.
Yeah, it was awesome. Don't get me wrong. Well, especially because it was down to here in Eastern Michigan for me, and I've already kind of lived that life being in the cold. My first 2 years I was at Akron, and just felt really comfortable at home, and I'm happy to call Atlanta my home. Yeah. And, like you said, a lot of people weren't as lucky as I was, especially this time around. So me and Kenyatta got blessed staying home for sure. But
all right. Have you heard from your boys yet? Saying first game we looking for you.
Yeah. Well, they got Florida State, so that's their focus. But I've made it pretty clear that our focus is on them. So everything that we can to get ready and prepare for that game one, we're going to do. Obviously, a lot of familiarity over there. I think Coach Peoples left and took a job over there. So, we know a lot about them and they know a lot about us. So I think it's going to be a lot closer than what people think. They've been talking a lot of smack saying that they're going to roll out there off the jet lag and whoop us. I don't think that's what's going to happen. But we're excited and we're ready to go for game one. Long way to go. So, long summer ahead.
With each practice, what lets you know you're on the right track?
Yeah, I think just more reps that I'm getting and I'm taking, I feel like I'm becoming more comfortable. Even from the start of the day to the end of the day, I felt like I had more of a grasp on what was going on. And, obviously I didn't feel like I had my best day today. So just go back in and watch the tape and try to learn from, the mistakes that I made. And, it's a long way to August 30th or August 31st, whatever it is, our first game. So, just day by day, just trying to get 1% better. That's really all it is. Just find something and try to get better at that, and trying not to make the same mistake twice. So that's kind of the path that I'm on right now. Yeah, I got a long way to go, but I'm getting there.
How does the experiences you had at Akron and at Tech, how does that help you, win the job here?
Yeah. Obviously, I've had a lot of playing experience too, especially like at Akron and a little bit of Tech. It's kind of different because I haven't played in it almost a year and a half now. So, obviously I'm trying to build that confidence into my head, that I can still do this. And, I feel like we got a good group of guys here that I can lean on. A couple older guys like CT and Stretch and Amon. Those are guys that I'm kind of leaning on for help. And, the plan will take care of itself. So I'm just day by day focusing on me and, what I can do and to make everything better. So.
Braylon said you guys were buddies.
Yeah, we are. I mean, and I'm cool with Braylon. We have the same quarterback coach. They're the same QB trainer off the field, Ron Veal. So there's some familiarity there. Like, we've worked with him a couple times leading up to this practice. And, Braylon's been a huge help for me so far, especially, like, trying to get my footwork together, pairing with the concepts and everything. So Braylon's been a huge help.
Did you watch the Potato Bowl?
I did watch the Potato Bowl.
What did you think?
So we got back from Tampa because we had a game the day before. So I got back and watched it with my family, and I was really impressed with the show that they put on. Showed that the offense can be very explosive, and that was probably another thing. Like, my family's kind of nudging me, like, hey, like, these guys can ball too. Like, you can go here and put up some numbers. So obviously, sitting down and actually, like, watching the game, because I think I watched one early in the year when they played Coastal, and they looked really good. So seeing how, like, the end of the season finished out, not on the strongest note, but came back really strong in the bowl game, like, that showed a lot of character for me in this program.
They kind of nudge you over the edge?
Yeah. I was the one that made the decision, like, because my family, like, they didn't want any part of it. Like, I'm 23 years old. Mm-hmm. They had my little brother to worry about. But just, watching the game and, seeing Freddie go for 200 and CT put up 100, like, I was like, yeah, okay, these guys, we can win, So, yeah, that was probably one of the final straws, actually, yeah. Because I really just hopped in the portal, like, a couple of days before then, So seeing that success obviously played a factor in making a quick decision.